Oh, hi! I am still making all the things with all the Pampered Chef products. Let's talk breakfast today. Okay, so, who's got time for it? The McSwoonies are not morning people. We are musicians. My sweet husband does get up in the morning and have to get up. I am afforded the luxury of not having to get up first thing in the morning. But it would be nice, since he brings me coffee in the morning, to have something ready for him as well. So we are going to make just easy little egg cups that go right in the oven, super easy to make ahead, and then you can just pop them into the microwave, put them in saran wrap, put them in the freezer, and then just pop them in. You can even keep them in the fridge and then just pop them in the microwave the next morning to warm them up. We even have like the English muffins, so we'll make the little muffins ahead, or we'll make the egg cups ahead of time and then put them in an English muffin. So it'll go easy breakfast sandwich to go. I'm gonna start off with my stainless steel mixing bowl set. I love these things. There is a 3 set. This is the medium size. They come in 3s. There's a smaller one and a larger one. They all have lids that seal. I use these all the time. Easy to see. There's a pour spout, okay? A little handle to hold on to when you mix, or to stick your spoon in there as a spoon rest. There's, even if you look on the inside, I don't know if you can see it. There you go. There's like measuring levels there. But I love that there's a grip at the bottom. So again, when it goes down, I'm awfully klutzy, so it's just a thing. It happens. So I've got 7 eggs in here right now. I didn't want you to have to watch me crack 7 eggs. I'm going to add half a cup of milk. I'm going to use the Easy Read measuring cups. This again comes in a set of 3. Love these things because it's when you pour them, when they sit flat, that you can see right from the inside instead of having to be like, okay, wait, where am I at? Okay, it's just from the inside so that you can see it. So we're going to pour out half a cup of this, half a cup of milk. So I don't know if you guys can see. So it's when you look on the inside that it tells you what it is. Okay, half a cup of milk goes in there. Lovely, 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 lovely. Stainless steel whisk. Use this puppy all the time too. Pancakes. We do brunch on Saturdays and Sundays, so that's when I actually make good breakfast and real breakfast. So I'm gonna whisk this up nice and easy peasy. Again, these things are so easy to make. Pretty. Okay. So that's that. That's the eggs. I'm going to set them aside just for a bit so you can see. Let me prep the veggies and cheese. So I have a Pampered Chef knife set that I got as a host. It's always a great thing to host a party because you do get really good deals. That's honestly why I have so many things. Just because I've gotten some really awesome deals being a host. So I have a knife set. We have 2 chef's knives that both Jeff and I both use because we cook a lot together. But one of the last purchases that I made was the little coated, hold on, let me turn off my low power mode, was the little coated Santoku knife. Comes in a nice little safety thing because again, we know I'm accident prone. But this little guy is so handy and so sharp, I'm just loving it. So if you don't really have the means to go ahead and invest in a brand new knife set that has a lifetime warranty, I will say, just start with these little coated ones. These little knives are great. So you know what? I'm just gonna eyeball what I want to throw in there. I'm gonna throw in a little bit of onion. I'll do it like this. Right down through the middle. And honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and use the fine chopper. So I'm gonna set these guys aside. I'm gonna do some onion, and then I'm gonna do some pepper. I'll throw it in there. And I like, let me just set that aside for right now so you guys. Okay, so my video got a little weird there, but we're going about this a different way now. Okay. Anyways, back to the muffins, the egg cups. All right, so again, I'm just gonna coarse chop these the peppers and red onions. Just keep things real simple. Just whatever you have laying around, just use it. All right, so the food chopper is another one of those first products that everybody had with Pampered Chef. But they really are really handy. This is going to be loud for just a second, so I apologize for video. But look how pretty. And it's fast, my goodness. Kids love this. You get your aggression out. It's wonderful. It rotates, so when you, every time you, let me see if I can do this, or to the camera. It rotates every time that you go to chop it. It changes directions. That was kind of fun. Again, stuff like this happens in my kitchen all the time. We just roll with it. And life is too short to take everything so serious. Chop, 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 chop. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty. I'm going to go ahead and toss that in with my eggs. So you can see, all nice and fine. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw some spinach in there too. I'm going to take, I mean, as we all know, a handful, like, amounts to like a tablespoon of it cooked. So I'm just gonna coarse chop this again with my little Santoku knife. Why not? This thing just totally gets the job done. Again, using one of my flexible cutting mats because I love these things and use them constantly. Good. Watch your fingers, Ashley. Chop, chop, chop. All right. So again, take this, and again, it just folds right up, so you can toss your stuff right back in there. Done deal. Done deal, done deal. Pull out this whisk. You can use the whisk. It doesn't matter. Why dirty anything else to mix it together even more? So again, it goes back in. So pretty. And I'm going to add a little bit of cheese too. It's not part of my weekly diet, but Jeff's allowed to have it. So, and I want him to have nice things. So, anyways, this is the micro. This is a microplane grater. This is the big size. I love this thing as well. Use it all the time. It's got an adjustable thing on it, so you can set it like different, however you want to hold it while you grate it. And leave it flat. It's got a little safety guard on it too, so that you're not losing knuckles or anything like that. And I'm just gonna eyeball again, like how much I want to go in there. A little cheddar. A little bit of cheddar. Not a lot. Maybe like, I don't know, half a cup. Just for a little good flavor, you know? That's good. Again, super easy to wash. Those things. Mix it up again. It's looking very good. Okay, so now we're done with all of that and the mix is ready to go. But the next thing that I'm going to do is show you the stoneware. People are really intimidated by stoneware. This is the stoneware muffin pan. I'm not sure they even make it anymore, but you can see how much I've used it. And to be real, I think this is my second one. I broke one once because the temperature changes because it's stoneware. And all I did was send just a little part of it back to the company, and they sent me a new one because it was still under, kind of like warranty or whatever. So, but all the stoneware kind of, it goes to be said, like it takes a little bit more work to use the stoneware, in a sense that you preheat the oven. You don't preheat the oven. You turn on the oven once everything goes in together so that your stoneware isn't shocked, so it doesn't crack. You don't use soap on it. You can't put it in the dishwasher. You just clean it with hot water. But what it does is it stays seasoned. The best thing about the stoneware, though, is that it cooks so evenly. So it makes for such a nice, for muffins, of course you want those to be nice and evenly cooked. But whatever it is that you're using the stoneware for, whether it's pizza dough or, who knows what, or your chicken or, anything like that, it will cook really evenly. And even though it stays seasoned, it doesn't hold the flavors. So like I could cook fish on, a bar pan. All right, let me show you something. This is always kind of the joke. If I had a real party, I would show you this. So like, this is a little bit seasoned. This is a little mini one. Okay, you can kind of see what its original color was. Whoa. It's so dark looking when I look at it in the camera. This is my bar pan. This thing has been used so much for so many things over the years. Mostly, pizzas and appetizers and I don't know, who knows what I was making on this thing, but it's so well used, but it bakes so evenly. So it's really worth the extra little work on either side of whatever it is you're making. Crash, boom, bang. Okay, everything's back in there. Now, back to the muffin pan, the spritzer. Okay, I've recently upgraded to their newer spritzer. I had the older model, and I never really cared for it all that much. Wasn't all that great, but this new one, I totally love. New and approved. It's wonderful. This is the kitchen spritzer. You fill it with olive oil or whatever oil you prefer to cook with. Give it a couple little pumps. Okay, and it is the most beautiful spray, nice and even, new and improved. It's so great. I really love the new spritzer. It's great. You can kind of spritz on, even when you're cooking veggies and stuff in the pan. I find like if I can even spray like on top of that stuff. You feel great because you're not using all the different chemicals. Putting it into, when you're buying Pam or something like that. Okay, back to my eggies. Pull this out. One more thing. Big scoop. Big scoop. Big scoop. Love my scoops. All right. So we're basically going to fill our little cups. And again, I have not preheated my oven yet because I'm using the stoneware. That's like the only thing with it. Fill these up. They're looking good. Little egg cups. I gotta stop singing. Forget this. The camera is on. Here, let me show you. I have a horsepower. All right, I left one empty. Whoops. I'm gonna cheat real quick. Hold on. Waste not, want not. rubber scraper. Again, very handy. I'm totally going to cheat just a little bit. I'm going to pour the rest of this veggie stuff into this little one. And then I'm going to pour a little extra egg into it. So I may have gotten my cups a little bit full, but I don't feel like that's the worst thing in the world. So I'm just going to add one more egg. Keeping it real, people. I'm keeping it real. That's it. Splash of milk. Just so we get the same consistency that we had before. So pretty. Okay. Now it's better. Problem solved. And again, the spinach will cook right down. Rubber scraper. Don't leave home without it. Okay. And these guys are so pretty. And now they're going right into the oven. 350 oven for like 20-25 minutes. Again, don't turn the oven on until you put them in. Okay. So, about 25 minutes later, they're coming out of the oven. These are the cooling racks. They come in a set of 2. I love these 2. When it's Christmas season time or when I'm having a party and making lots of trays of appetizers, I wish I had like 14 of these things, just to keep track of everything and to keep, you know, my counter space used the right way. But love these cooling racks. They're great. Oh, they're so nice. Oh, they're so pretty. Look how lovely. They're so puffy and golden. Yeah, so we're going to let those sit and cool down. Yum! Good to go.